Greetings, Sean family. It's Pastor Jerron here. We are into the early part of the last week of the 2023 Daniel Fast. If you have been participating, I know this has been a great time, probably a challenging time, but it has been a great time nonetheless. As we get deeper into this last week, I just want to encourage you not to coast to the finish line. I want us to finish strong, finish well. And so a couple of things I want to just encourage us to do and to be encouraged by. First John chapter 5, verse 14 and 15 says this. This is the confidence which we have before him, before God, that if we ask anything according to his will, he hears us. And if we know that he hears us in whatever we ask, we know that we have the requests which we have asked from him. This and other verses as well are some very powerful verses that just remind us of the power of prayer and praying according to God's will. James said, you have not because you ask not, and you ask and don't receive because you ask with the wrong motives. You're not asking according to God's will. So here's my challenge for us as we move deeper into this last week of the fast. I want you to 3 times a day, at least, I want you to begin to pray that big ask. Now, yes, we've already been praying big things. We've been praying, asking God to do some great supernatural things. I want us to get that one or two things on your mind that you can pray 3 times a day. For example, there was a gentleman that I'm praying for, praying for their salvation and whatnot. And as I'm thinking about this, asking big, praying big, it's like, wait, I shouldn't just be praying for him. I should be praying for his entire family. So now I'm praying for his significant other, for the children as well. And I'm saying, okay, 3 times a day, I need to be going to God. It would be a big deal for God to save this person, which I know God is very well capable of doing. But my big ask for the last few days is not just him, but his entire household. So whatever it is that you need to ask God that big thing for, whether it's for yourself, whether it's for someone else, whether it's even for the church, for the community, for your family, whatever that thing is, I want you to commit to praying 3 times every day during the rest of the fast for and about that particular thing. In the last time, the 3rd time of the day, maybe it's at night before you go to bed, I want that to include a time of thanksgiving, thanking God for answering this big ask prayer in advance. So we don't know when God will answer, how he'll answer. We don't know all of that. But what we're going to do is begin to exercise that faith muscle where we're saying, God, I'm going to thank you. I'm going to praise you before I see the outcome of it. So we're going to do big ask 3 times a day. The last time, we're also going to include Thanksgiving at the end of the day. Thanksgiving for that particular thing, that trusting and believing that God is going to move and work in that particular area. And lastly, I want to encourage us to be ruthless. These last couple of days, it's easy to just kind of coast to the finish line. It's easy to start thinking about what you're going to do when the fast is over. I want you to be ruthless with saying no to things so that you can say yes to enjoying God's presence these last couple of days. And enjoying God's presence could be in the form of prayer, worship, reading, something that edifies your spirit, but just enjoying the presence of God. So ruthless was saying no to things, even good things, so that you can say yes to having time to really enjoy the presence of God during the end of the fast. God bless you. I am excited about what I believe God is already doing, the seeds that have been planted for the future of our own futures, the futures of the people we've been praying for the church. I mean, there's just incredible, God has done incredible things in the fast of 2023. And I haven't even seen a lot of actual tangible stuff yet, but I just know and am confident that this stuff is coming. So finish strong, and I'll see you soon.